What's going on today, everybody? How everybody doing today? Sorry about the late response once again, but everything's up in order now. Everything's running. How everybody doing today? You already know who it is. It's your boy Pico City, and this is One-on-One Talk with your boy Pico City. That was pretty cool, huh? But how everybody doing today? I want to thank everybody for joining in today. Those that share my post and hit the like button. I appreciate it and I thank you guys. But before I start, I want to remind you guys that do not forget to share the content. Do not forget to hit the like button. And if you've done it already, even if you haven't subscribed to my page yet, feel free to go over to Pico the City Brown on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button. You can also follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Of course, the Instagram is Pico38. Hit that follow button. My TikTok is at Pico City. Also hit the follow button as well. So, I just hope everybody's having a good day today. You know, the weather's not too bad today. You know, you can get with it or you can't. But me personally, I prefer the higher temperatures like the 70s, 80s, the 90s only if it cools off at night. But you know how that is. It's Chicago, so anything's possible. So, there's word going around that black men have beef with black sisters. So to make a long story short, I'll just condense it. What beef? Why do black men have beef with black sisters? Now, me personally, you can take that any kind of way. I mean, some men actually do have beef with sisters. Some men actually don't have beef with sisters. But the only reason why people can say stuff like that is because there's no such thing as having beef with somebody or someone for that matter if you're telling them the truth about themselves. So a lot of time people would turn that around and say, well, the black men got beef with black women. No, we don't have beef with black women. I'm not saying everybody, but majority of black men don't have beef with black women. It's just the things that most women do, black men have beef with. There's certain things you can't do if you're in a relationship. Even if you're not in a relationship, you still should carry yourself accordingly. That goes for all women. So I don't think it's a beef with anybody if somebody's telling you the truth. I mean, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but then again, there's the truth. So it's not about a beef situation if you're telling somebody what's right, or if you're telling somebody the truth about something. You can get mad, but really, it's nothing to get mad at if you're telling somebody the truth. Because, you know, everybody has podcasts now. Everybody has a podcast. And me personally, I'm fine with that. I don't have a problem with men having podcasts. I don't have a problem with women having podcasts because everybody's got something to say, and that's a good thing. As long as it's positive. Well, you can be negative about it too. It don't matter, but as long as you get your point across. So, if a guy is telling a woman, because that's what pretty much everything's about now, beef with black women. Sometimes guys take it too far, and me personally, I do see it a lot that some guys do take things too far. Like when you're talking about deleting the black woman, or offing them, or just leave. No, I'm not a giver to that situation. I don't want anybody to be deleted from this world off of just causes of that didn't work or this person not your cup of tea. No, don't delete anybody. Don't end nobody life or whatever like that, or undead somebody is what I was trying to say. But people do have the right to voice their opinion on something. If beef is considered me telling a woman how to get herself together, there shouldn't be no beef. If that woman knows she's wrong, there shouldn't be no beef. You shouldn't go up to say, well, you're trying to control women. I don't know. Now, I'm not saying all men think like that, because yes, true, you do have scum rash out there. You do have women that try. I mean, you do have men that try to control women. That part's true. I would never argue that fact with any woman. I wouldn't even argue that fact with a man, because you do have men out there that take advantage of women. That is true. I can't stress that enough. But if you have a good, strong man in your life or out of your life, giving you strong thoughts about situations and telling you the right path, you can't turn around and say, well, he got a beef with me because he don't like what I'm doing. No, he don't like what you're doing. Maybe he don't like what you're doing. Maybe he see a potential in you that you can be better at what you're doing. No, so we can't always count that out as a beef, or being controlling, or you're trying to tell me what to do and you can't tell me what to wear. It's common sense to all black women. Yes, and I'm using the word black woman because I don't speak for no other race. You do not try to confront a man that's telling you the truth about how you dress and how you carry yourself as a woman. You do not do that. Sure, you can say what you want to say, but if you're a real woman, like half of the black women think they are, you shouldn't have nothing to say. If you married, or even if you got a boyfriend, and he comes to you and say, hey, baby, you know what? That dress, what you got on, is making me uncomfortable. If it's making him uncomfortable, believe me, if you go out with what you got on and it makes him feel uncomfortable, and and he's right about the situation, it's going to make the other guys in that square comfortable. He's trying to help you. So you can't always run and say, men are being controlling. No, it's just the fact that most women don't listen. Women do not listen. Not all of them. And I'm just being honest. Women don't listen. Majority of women do not listen because they think they can do it on their own. No, if a man is telling you how to behave yourself or respect yourself, believe me, it's for a reason, because men know how other men think. They already know. If you got a big booty and you got on booty shorts, if I'm looking, 500 more brothers is going to look. Now, I can look and still respect you. They can look and don't respect you. That's what a butt slapping comes in from. That's what a calling you out your name, because if you're wearing what you're selling, people are going to try to buy it. Let's just be honest, man. Let's just be honest. So I'm getting sick and tired of women talking about controlling. It's not controlling. It's called common sense. And no, you shouldn't touch a woman inappropriately. That's a no-no. No means no. And if you're running around here graping women, the R word, you're scum. You a straight trash bag. Just went through that silly there you go. Cuz there we go again, man. I appreciate you for saying that. So it's not that. If your guy feels uncomfortable what you wearing, you got too much cleavage out, or your dress is too short. If you walking and you sneeze and your dress fly up, he's telling you to take it off for a reason. Because guess what? Newsflash. You say men are supposed to be provider and protectors. That's true. If that's your husband, he's supposed to provide for you and protect you. If that's your boyfriend, he should protect you, not provide for you, because that's a boyfriend status. You don't get wife status by being a boyfriend or a girlfriend. You do not do that. I'll say that with anybody. Now, if you want to, man, if you want to help out with bills and stuff, that's fine. But if she get an attitude, if you don't want to pay all her bills, she get attitude, just do this. Cut her off. It's real simple. But what I was saying, it's not about control. I'm providing and I'm protecting. Protecting you is to let you know if you go outside a different kind of way, wolves will try to come at you. And guess what? We can't fight all the wolves. Now, who's protecting who? The hunter became the hunted. Now you dressing like that. If a guy disrespects you or touch you, because people can say what they want to say. If he touching you or he's groping on you and stuff and all around you, and I'm like, man, get away from my girl. And you know how the guys are. You think them guys just gonna walk away? Either they gonna off you right there, or they gonna off you outside. So guess what I did? I died for something that didn't. I deleted. I didn't delete myself. Somebody unalived me for somebody that didn't even believe in me. And we get this all the time. We get it all the time. So it's not about Pico this or Pico that. And you always I pick up women the most because women are messed up. Today in 2023, women are messed up. I don't care what anybody say. I'm just strong enough to say it because I don't care about how people feel about my shows and podcasts. I can have 500 people on here. I can have 0. The show will go on. I'm not counting the men out too, but man, we had enough shame thrown on us for thousands of years. Yes, men are men are very territorial. Don't no man want no other man lusting after something he walks in the club with her going outside and she got on boy shorts and she already got big breasts and she got half of her breasts out and too much cleavage. What do other men supposed to think? I know people are supposed to keep their hands to themselves, but then again, you hear a lot of women say, well, just because we wear it, that don't mean men gonna always look at women. That was from the beginning, it's gonna be to the end. Women are always gonna have that key over men because women attract men. Beautiful women attract men. Ugly women attract men. It all depends on what you wear, but you ain't got to wear your clothes, your skin outside your clothes to get attention. You have a lot of beautiful women in the world. If a guy gonna try something with you, he gonna try what you with. You can have on a freaking choir robe, a judge robe, with a mallet in your hand. That don't stop nothing. That'll never stop nothing. But there's limits to everything you do. You want men to respect you. That's what a lot of women say. I just want somebody to respect me and care for me, care about what I tell you. How about that? And don't always run and say, well, this person's trying to control me, and you tell all the rest of your crazy friends, and they all come to your door with picket signs and pick shows and stuff, calling you a no good or you misogynist. No, I have to hate women because I'm telling you how to behave in public. Many of these women and their insecurities know exactly what they are doing. That nonsense ain't nobody sleep on that beat, but women think we slow. I swear, man, I swear. It's been going on for so long, for years, that you can't even say nothing to a woman if she want to dress provocative because society told her that's my body. I can do what I want to do. No, you can't, because remember I told you guys a couple of months ago, there's consequences to everything we do. Either it's going to be a good consequence or it's going to be a bad consequence. It's going to be a consequence. What you say, Marcus? A lot of women are looking for attention from men and women in the way they dress. Thank you. Wow. I was just talking about that earlier today. So when you find a woman that's dressing like that and they say, look, I'll just do, and believe me, all crazy women got the same excuse. Now, I didn't say all women. I said all crazy women because I have to break this down because some women will see this podcast and think I'm talking about all women. All crazy women have the same mindset. What do they say? I do this to make myself feel good. I do this for confidence. If you ain't got confidence now and you wait till you get older, you're never going to have it. But all women got to have confidence in themselves. But you don't see men saying that. You don't see men saying, I walk down the street with my shirt off because I had low self-esteem and I want to have confidence and make myself feel good. So somebody's lying. Somebody's lying. And it's showing the heck ain't me. But somebody's lying. Everybody can't be confident within themselves. And get it, the only way crazy women can find themselves or be confident within themselves is when they dress half naked. Where's the confidence in that? And now the whole world got this. Oh, I just dropped my light. Now the whole world got this by storm. Hold on a second. Oh boy. All right, we back. Now the whole world got this concept by storm now. Well, maybe they just doing this to make themselves look good. Maybe they have low self-esteem. If I had low self-esteem, if I was a woman and I had low self-esteem, I'm not gonna put on nothing provocative to make me stand out in the crowd. I'm still gonna have low self-esteem, but I'm just doing this to get the approval from men and women. That's not low self-esteem. That's being an idiot. Oh yeah, I read that already. Yeah, yep, you're right, man. So it's not even that. Uh-oh. It's not even that, man. So there's no beef with most black men with black women. It's just the fact that some women don't like to hear what men have to say because they always say, it's my body. Yeah, we know it's your body. God gave you a body just like he gave me a body. But there's certain things you should do and there's certain things you shouldn't do. According to the law, well, not the law, according to God in the biblical days, women are supposed to dress appropriately. He said that. So if you out there in those horse clothes, expect to get treated like one. So you can run up on this podcast all day and say, well, I'm not this or I'm not that and blue, 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 blue and rickety rabbit raccoon. I don't care. There are certain standards that black women should learn to do because you're going to have babies one day. And if you dress up like Halloween, ghouls will try to get in your pants. That's just how it goes. So there's no beef with black women. I ain't got no beef with nobody. The only beef I want is on my sandwich. No. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a woman dressing beautifully or dressing or dressing. There was never nothing wrong with that. But all this, you can't tell me what to do because I'm grown. Yeah, we all grown. We all have kids. Well, not all of us have kids. I wouldn't say that on everybody, but there's a time and place for everything. You out there dancing and your dress is halfway up and you dancing at a club and you twerk too hard, your dress come up and sometimes they have on panties, sometimes they don't. So you got to ask yourself, Ace, who's the fool? Who's the fool? But that's just the way my microphone today, folks. That's just the way the world is now because ignorance is accepted. So there's no beef. There's no beef with women. Some women just don't like to listen, just like some men don't like to listen. If you have a constructive woman on your side, that's going to be there for you and correct you from your mistakes and say, bro, you can't do that. You're wrong for that. Pull your pants up, man. Take them freaking hoodies off your head every time you go somewhere and you walking down with the freaking lynch mob. Dude, chill out with all that. He ain't got nothing to say, but you know what, baby? You right. Because we already stereotyped, man, whether we like it or not. They look at us, they look at all of us the same. They don't put women in a different pot than men with other nations. All of us black, we in the same freaking pot. The N-word. Whether we like it or not. So it's got to stop. Now, I'm not talking about these no good men that's out here beating the crap out of women or raping women or disrespecting women. I'm not talking about them. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the brothers that's got some sense and try to treat their woman with respect. You have to respect that man back, yo. That's the way it works. It ain't gonna be no other way. If anyone a lack of confidence and self-esteem, you need to seek some professional help through a therapist to see what's going on with you and self-awareness. Yeah. I mean, I've been hearing it all my life. I've been it all my life. I do it to make me look good. I do it because I have low confidence. But women praise other women for dressing like whores. Why? I don't know. I would never know. But that's not what women are supposed to be about. Women are beautiful creatures. Believe me. Black women are some of the most beautiful, nourishing creatures on this planet. They are. They're intelligent. They're smart. They can teach your brother a thing or two. I'm not tripping if a woman want to teach me something that's going to help me, and I know I'm screwed, and she come to me and point out my sickness. I'm down with that. Baby, you know what? You're right. I'm sorry. You're right. We ain't gonna do this no more. The same rebuttlement you give me, I should give you. Why is you walking down the street with your breast half out? Why is you walking down the street with a little bitty dress on and people can see everything you do? Why you just doing all type of ignorant stuff that goes against the grain? And then when other nations look at it and point at you and like, man, these black women ain't worth a damn, you can't get mad at them. Because I know a lot of them will say, well, just because I dress like that, doesn't mean I do that. There's a quote for that. It's called evil communications corrupt good manners. I don't know what's going on. My mic need to be tightened up. I don't know what's going on. I know that's crappy. I should have paused it. Okay, there we go. Bam. But yeah, as I was saying, evil communications corrupt good manners. If you hang around negativity, you're bound to be one. You hang with 9 broke friends, you're bound to be the 10th one. This stuff isn't made up. This stuff is reality, people. So when it comes to me, you can say what you want to say. You can ridicule me. You can throw stones at me. Just let me in my head. You can do what you want to do. You can call me this. You can call me that. You can call me a hater of women. You can call me a misogynist. You can tell me that, oh, this, that, dude. I call it as I see it. See, the thing about me is I don't need validation from anybody, nobody, because I'm going to always stand for the truth. No matter what you say, no matter what she say, no matter what he say, I'm going to stand for the truth. That's just how I am. So there is no beef with black women and black men. There was never no beef unless you wanted to be beef, unless you just stupid as hell like that, both of y'all. Then yeah, you got beef. But you can't jump on a show and say, well, black men got beef with us because they trying to tell us how to dress and they want to be controlling. No, it's not that. I'm not saying, I'm talking about good black. I ain't talking about the idiots. I'm talking about good brothers. No, we're not trying to have beef with y'all. We just trying to tell y'all, hey, there's a better way. There's a better way. You ain't got to dress like a whore to get attention. And women dress like that to get attention. But at the same time, like I said before, they all say, hey, I do it to make myself feel good. So you got to dress like a harlot to feel good. So what are you calling yourself? What are you calling yourself? Interesting. Very, very interesting, isn't it? Now, as I said before, this isn't about the wholesome women, the beautiful women, the beautiful wholesome women that see stuff out of life and don't carry themselves like that. I'm talking about y'all. I'm talking about y'all. Y'all know the one. Y'all know which ones I'm talking about. The ones that don't like to hear the truth. Y'all know exactly the ones I'm talking about. Having kids and taking care of your kids, that don't make you a good woman. You can take care of anything. I could be a mass murderer and I got a knife collection. I'll take care of that collection. Just clean it off, shine it up, put it in the box just as pretty, display it, buy new cases for it, make the purple velvet and stuff. You can take care of anything. It's how you go about raising your kids. That makes you a good mother. Well, that don't mean anything if you're not giving them morals. You're feeding their stomach so they won't get sick or leave this world. But no, you got to give your kids good morals. Are you in your kids' life? Not just their best friend. Are you their mother? Because I see a lot of mothers and daughters dress alike. Mothers have on sexy swimsuits. They babies have on sexy swimsuits. And they doing the same pose showing their booty. The baby showing their booty. In some situations, most women think that stuff is cute. I told you guys before. There was this video of this girl. She was laying on the couch. And her son came behind her and just started rubbing on her booty. Just rubbing it. Guess what she did? She laughed. This girl and her son. She went upstairs and told, he had to be like probably 4 or 5. She went upstairs, told her son something. The son cussed her out. Be what you talking about. And she just died laughing like she was at a freaking Eddie Murphy concert. What'd you say? Say it again. Oh, man, my baby this. That's disgusting. That's disgusting and degrading at the same time, because that child's got to grow up. So don't be so quick to say, oh, I'm mama of the year because I feed my daughter and feed my kids and give her a place to stay. What the heck are you teaching these kids? What are you teaching them? What are you teaching them? Are you teaching them how to be a woman? Are you teaching them when they grow up? You got to take these lessons I gave you because life is hard out there. Or are you teaching them how to twerk and con men out their money? Or is that what you're teaching them? I wonder. Interesting theory, huh? Women got a lot to be held accountable for, just like the men do. A lot. So I can't say them without saying us. And so when you have shows, when you watch shows and stuff like I do, you hear a lot of women say, when guys is talking about women, the women jump up and say, well, what about the men? I ain't talking about the men. But when you hear men doing a show and they talking about other men, how to get their life together, and you scum rash if you do this and that, you don't hear one man say, well, what about the women? You don't hear it. Or if you do hear it, it's about a very little percentage. No. Learn how to, you want to be a woman? Learn how to accept accountability. Learn how to mend up to your mistakes. Be a woman about it, just like we got to be men about it. When God made woman, he didn't say, hey, you know what, I'm going to make y'all, but I'm going to sweep y'all problems under the rug. No, homie, stand up like you stand up towards everybody else. That's the sign of a good woman. Don't be so quick to flatter cool. Don't be so quick to do this. Blah, 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 blah. You ain't gonna do nothing to me. Stop standing up to these men, because these men will knock you out. It's common sense. It's common sense. All in his face. Well, I'll knock you out. You a bee, and you're pushing him and hitting him. Now, if he turn around and cold cock you, he's wrong. He's wrong. Oh my God, why you hit me? Now I'm finna call the police. You know, you call the police, he's gonna go to jail. See, brothers don't have that luxury. They don't. We can do it, but ain't no guy finna call the cops. Very few of them do. But no, they not. So either you're gonna get it right, or you're gonna be lost in the storm. The choice is yours. There's nothing wrong with taking constructive criticism from a man. To all my sisters out there, there was never nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying you can't do it on your own, because God knows, I know you can do it on your own. But if you have a man in your life that's trying to lead you the right way, that's trying to tell you which way to go, that's trying to lead you into the form of being a woman, or trying to make you a better woman, and he don't go for your crap, don't be so quick to throw that man away. But you know what happens when they get men like that? The first thing they say, they make videos and say, oh, I got rid of him because he was boring. How the heck you gonna be bored if I'm trying to save your life? And when I mean save your life, I'm trying to tell you how to coexist in this world. Because some men are trash. I'm a guy. I know guys. Just like the guys on here. We know guys that's garbage. But how to avoid that? Listen to what guys are telling you sometimes. No, you can't dress the way you want to dress. There's laws to this. What was that, Marcus? It is our job, duty, and nature to lead and direct our family. Direct your woman in love. Notice what he said, y'all. Direct your woman in love. Because a lot of women get on here, they ain't going to see the love part, although it's right there. They'll just see direct your woman. No, he said direct your woman in love. Some women today want the title, but not the duty. Exactly, just like I always said. You want the wedding, but you don't want the marriage. I've listened to so many ladies say they have high standards. Hold on a second. Boop. Oh wow, went all the way out. Okay. Yeah, they have men. They have high standards, but can't live up to men's standards. There you go. There you go. So it's not always the brothers. You want that guy. You want the six fan. If you can find him and he want to be with you, by all means, go for it. But there's a price for that. There's nothing wrong with a man giving a woman constructive criticism. I said this before and I'll say it again. Y'all listen to everybody else in the street. Y'all listen to y'all friends. Listen to that guy that you with. Maybe your relationship can be better. But we have a tendency to run to our friends, and most women have a tendency to run to their friends. Now your friend's the dictator of your relationship. No, I want to be with you because my friend said this and that. And then when you dump him, the friend that just said, oh, him, he's a no good nigga, she turns right around and get with him. So once again, you got to ask yourself, Ace, who's the fool? Remember, we had this show before about women stealing their best friend's boyfriends. We just had this conversation. We just had it. So back to what I was saying, ain't no beef. There's no beef. There's only beef when I'm trying to tell you right. But if I went with everything you did, I mean, everything, didn't say anything about how you dress, how you carry yourself, you can do whatever out in the club, shaking your butt, and you got a man, and then I'm that guy, and I don't say anything, nothing. And I say, you know what? Hey, it's her body. She can do what she want. Free country, woman this, woman that. Guys, we don't have a right to say anything. They will love. This live will be from here to Texas. Treat them like a queen, black man. Treat them like they want to be treated, black man. No matter what you do, black man, it's your fault. This live, I'll have 6 million views in 24 hours. But when you tell the truth, nobody wants to listen. And I'm not even tripping about the live. I'm just using this as an example because I'm not doing this for fame and fortune and money. I just like to wake my people up. And that's all. I always like to do that. There's nothing wrong with that. And if you're a woman and you can't take constructive criticism, well then, hey, you look, go watch the reality shows. I'm quite sure they'll teach you a lot. They'll teach you a whole lot. They'll teach you how to fight your other sisters on the TV, and then all the white people laugh at you and call you stupid niggers. Up there, hey, look, you want to see a good fight? Turn on reality shows. And they eat it up. That's just TV. Sometimes it's just best to be quiet as a woman. Sometimes it's just best to be quiet and just listen. Listen. God gave you ears, use them. It's not always about, oh, he's trying to control me, or he don't want this and that, and he don't trust me. It's not him, it's not you he don't trust. He don't trust the monsters that's outside waiting for you to walk out. That's what he don't trust. So there's no beef. It's always going to be beef when somebody's trying to tell you right. That's with man and woman. That's like me making a podcast and a woman tells me the right way to go, and I'll be like, oh, you're just trying to control me. I can't walk down the street with my shirt off, or I can't walk down the street with my pants sagging. You're just trying to tell me what to do. She's telling me the truth. You know what? You're right. I'm not supposed to do this. I'm not. This is your boy Pico, man. I hope you enjoyed the show. I'm out of here. You know how I always do it, man. I want to thank everybody for listening. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I got my cousin right here, Nikki. Get my money. Like I said before, if you haven't already done it, subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's Pico the City Brown, One-on-One Talk, PTSD. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. You can also follow me on TikTok and Instagram. My Instagram is Pico38. Hit that follow button. My TikTok is at Pico City. Hit that follow button. Feel free to feel free to share the content and hit that like button. I need everybody that watched the show today to please hit that like button. I want to thank you guys for listening again. And like I always say, keep God first. And we need to pray more because we need him more today than we need him yesterday. That's just common sense, right? But I'm out of here, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. Like I said, feel free to leave comments. Feel free to like. And feel free to share. That's the number one, man. We got to get the algorithm higher. So, hey, it's your boy Pico the City Brown. I'm signing off. For the newcomers, you already know. I mean, you don't already know. For the old comers, you already know. But for the new ones, if you got something for me you want me to talk about and you want to be anonymous, just throw it in my inbox. I'll put the question on my page, but I won't put your name up there. But if you want me to talk about something unanonymous, just throw it on my page and I'll see it. Bam, I'll use it as a podcast. I'm out of here, man. I want everybody to take care of yourself, take care of each other. Love black people. We need to love each other more. We need to respect these black sisters, and these black sisters, y'all need to respect these brothers. Let's all get it together because we cannot make it without ourselves. No matter how hard we try, it's just not going to work because God didn't intend it that way. So, food for thought. I'm out of here, man. This your boy Pico signing off from One-on-One Talks, and see you tomorrow with another fresh topic, and God bless everybody. I'm gone.